Hi, my name is Louis Ramsey. I'm a consultant for Apple. My expertise is in sustainability and crisis management. I will discuss what sustainability is, what Apple is currently doing to maintain their sustainability, and how Apple can improve their sustainability as a company. Next, I will discuss what crisis management is, what Apple is currently doing for their crisis management, and what steps Apple can take to improve their crisis management. What is sustainability? By definition, sustainability is a business strategy that drives long-term corporate growth and profitability by mandating the inclusion of environmental and social issues in the business model. Business sustainability is often defined as managing three things: their financials, social, and environmental risks, and obligations and opportunities. These three impacts are sometimes referred to as profits, people, and planet. Business sustainability represents resiliency over time. Businesses that can survive shocks because they are connected to healthy economic, social, and environmental systems. These businesses create economic value and contribute to healthy ecosystems and strong communities. Sustainable development. This concept balances a corporate need for economic growth with environmental activism or protection and societal progress. With regards to sustainability, sustainable development sets the boundaries of all the societal and environmental issues and defines the company's goals. Apple's sustainability. Apple is ranked 50th in the 2011 Newsweek Green Rankings. This rankings reflects Apple's substantial energy consumption. What it does not reflect is the company's potential to scale sustainability and innovation, which will drive even more change than their current performance shows. Greenpeace describes Apple as the most innovative and most aggressive in pursuing its commitment to be 100% renewably powered. All four of Apple's data centers, which are located in North Carolina, Oregon, Nevada, and California, already rely entirely on renewable energy. The company said the electricity comes from a variety of alternative sources, including biogas, as well as wind, solar, and hydropower. That means whenever people are interacting with Apple's iTunes store, sending messages, or engaging in video chats, they can feel comfortable that they are not adding any carbon pollution to the atmosphere. About 94% of the power in Apple's offices in the world is now supplied by renewable energy sources, up from 35% in 2010. Apple is building a new 2.8 million square foot headquarters that will be powered solely by renewable energy when it's completed in 2016. About 120 of Apple's U.S. stores, or nearly half the outlets in the country, run entirely on renewable energy. In order for Apple to maintain strong sustainability, they must continue to balance their corporate need with the need for economic growth. They must be innovators for environmental and social issues in the business world. Apple must manage their profits and focus on providing outstanding quality products for their customers. They must show that they care about people, such as their workers, customers, the workers of their suppliers, and all of the people in the world. Lastly, Apple needs to stay focused on how to improve the planet and keep reducing their carbon footprint and achieving their goal of 100% of all of their facilities running on renewable energy. By doing these three things, we'll create strong sustainability for Apple. Next, we'll talk about crisis management. What is crisis management? Crisis management is the application of strategies designed to help an organization deal with a sudden or significant negative event. A crisis can occur as a result of an unpredictable event or as an unforeseeable consequence of some event that had been considered a potential risk. In either case, crises almost invariably require that decisions be made quickly to limit damage of the organization. For that reason, one of the first actions in crisis management planning is to identify an individual to serve as a crisis manager. How a company manages a tough crisis often gives customers a far more honest look at how they are run than any meticulous crafted press release could ever offer. Perhaps it's because we all know that it's far easier to do the right thing when things are going good. However, when things are going wrong, it's not always to do the right thing. Apple's current crisis management plan is next to nil. They simply don't say a thing until they have all the facts, and then they respond with a full explanation to the crisis and how they will fix it in the future. An example of this is Apple's failing to respond to concerns about location data stored on its iPhones. Apple should have responded much sooner to concerns about location data stored on its iPhones. Even if the company didn't have all the answers ready, marketing and crisis management experts say the company took a week to deny that the phones track the precise location of their owners, as some users and privacy watchdogs had feared. As soon as it started selling the device, Apple should have said how it uses or doesn't use location data. The whole problem could have been a non-problem if Apple had done some kind of disclosure of this in some kind of privacy statement. To me, there is no excuse for putting off facing your customers, your partners, your shareholders, or your employees. Where there is a problem or an issue, it needs to be dealt with in a timely manner. Even a response of, "I don't know, I will get back to you," is better than nothing. You are not always going to have the immediate answers, but you need to respond to them in a timely manner. Moving forward, Apple needs to implement a few basic steps when faced with a crisis. Take responsibility. First step would be take responsibility. The first rule of crisis management. A corporate's reputation does not compromise solely of its initiatives and its profits. Its response during a crisis plays a critical role in making or breaking its reputation. Step 2. Understanding the long-term implications of the situation. Any situation could arrive, but understanding the long-term implications will directly result in how fast you have to react to the situation. Act quickly. Act when the crisis is fresh in the public's minds. Act when the media is given the crisis their full attention, and there is therefore keen to the report of your response. Implement a corrective action plan. Apple is famous for barely commenting or communicating about the company's crisis response. Coming up with a quick action plan will help alleviate the crisis. Step 5. Keep channels of communication open. The media can be your friend when they receive timely information updates. In summary, in order for Apple to maintain its sustainability, it must manage their profits, take care of the people, and be innovators for caring for the planet. By doing these three things, we'll create strong sustainability for Apple and allow them to be more resilient in the future. Also, Apple must implement a new crisis management plan. By implementing the 5 steps of crisis management, take responsibility, understand the long-term implication of the situation, act quickly, implement a corrective action plan, and keep channels of communication open, will create more trust with the customers and alleviate future crises in the future. Thank you.